host, Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
Okay. Okay, 101.7 FM na wotie ene anope. Na anope nsu midamwase. Yehu don't say na what decided said today you'll be listening to OK 101.7 FM. Welcome to the best entertainment show. My name as usual is Halifax, named Abam Kofi and Addo. Me a D for about. And sometimes the hot set gets so hot that by the time I sign out, I can't even acknowledge my production team. So let me do that first today because next I'm sure studio are my production team is set. Gloria Obia heading the team. The DJ behind the one and two this morning is DJ Toxic. I'm sure Pablo will be joining us soon for the social media handles. And of course, I do this under the executive production of Father Dr. Dixon Na. I welcome you one more time to the best entertainment show on OK 101.7 FM. My name as I said is Halifax, Nina and Addo. It is exactly 10:31 on the 1st of July in the year 2020. In a big first July, we're drilling show now brutal. I don't see the be any holiday bill. Honestly, a holiday crown for COVID season we will call him. And talking about COVID, Miss Rhea will say, I will piano wash your nose mask. Why? Now there is something bothering me, and Raya Kotsi say, yeah, sister, a queer pimpolo, and a diagnosis Rosemont Brown, or seen a banon dinner wood and to a cock or tramp for Nibia, or that on the Instagram page, so about Bayan Sem. My main call telephone line is to say, met to mini Mbrani Penyin, senior lawyer Morris Ampao, Mbonkomo Efasa, Asamno and a pair. Morris, good morning.
My brother, morning. No. I'm going to soon share my Tiffany Anope.
Obia Josu ene Anope. Lawyer, and me pese me say umre bibre. Mpacho Rosemont Brown ni Mbappe channel. Where hu bi?
Mpacho me pupa. Me hu na ya masifim. Enye masifim but I think say we must send a strong signal out there. We share section 180 of our Criminal Offences Act, and the same section 280, and it talks about obscenity. Say obi biara obi go nude. Say odi wadi jabe to abontin. And then electronic accident, publication of any material on social media so a capture into who publish any material in terms of obscenity, say be say obi adwin any wade jano. And you can offense into even for her to go naked, even cannot also promote material obscene and so pornographic material because the only porn stars difference beyond them. Secondly, aqualana what is 7 years now, what do they get actually no? What's aqualana dream in law no? He has committed what we call obscene and also a charge. Was aqualana dream to the same say? Why suppose aqualano to immoral when they say act? Them aqualano. Why say yeah? They be on the mano. I imagine say or be piano or which woman in nakedness. Just what I could say. Obi jare na okote na okoshe na deja ni mama na aye ana na that be baho na that be sare mama na akwana da mama na that for that obi to okoshe na deja into akwana no be interested in looking at porn materials because that's what the mother are printing on the mind so into the near serious criminal offense. I think say you should use my Brown as an example. And if I saw the senior entertainment critics, you were Hannah. Wiser now, I'm not the wiser.
Wiser grade.
Stage in the presence of mature people. Our two man, when I say, we should do any more. Oh, you in the market to the channel. Then say, hey, they been any point when you are mature people. And no, you have to make try no more than 2 years. You sentence. Now, Rosemary Brown here, quickly, no, and say you go in. And then I know Rosemary Brown, but I'm calling on the police to begin to survey social media. And me who Bakupi, a first one they got this who send and then me shimmy. They may me shimmy, all the minimum mobile this so baby do what, but I don't care. I don't worry. I'm being honest. Also, go naked. Now, ordinary Jesus Christ. Ordinary human air fat in a nude picture. And you see, I always say that Christianity, in the question, you munya me shom, and I am not the cat. Mumbi says fashion, like I say, obey to me this, ni postana, and in the legend, or the guy now shall pant black no, obey that to Islam, no, Islamic song. And guys, if I will never live to see today, but
lawyer,
it's too cheap. So, Rosemary Brown, if it's minimum, so if you go after, when I say Rosemary, and you leave a first America, then it will be selective justice.
Lawyer.
So, yes.
Infonia yekani huasemi. Wushia, nobody saw the private parts of Rosemond Brown. Ni nufu anchre, ni yasi anchre, nechi anchre. A profile be just showing her smooth thighs. Although it's been worked, no more uses. Oh, understand the thighs, no, you're smooth. This may be Photoshop, but yes. So, which part has she exposed?
Your mistake, may charge you for aiding and abetting this year.
Hey, yes, I ask questions for a living.
A question I'll ask him. Me the aiding and abetting someone. I pay. Look at me. The picture now you share. Where do the private pay? What we are seeing is a naked picture. A child
is una we lawyer. Is a naked picture necessarily a pornographic picture?
Yes, definitely. When you go nude, look, you can be nude, but you turn your private part. It's nude. When you're nude, now somebody will buy my show. Nude. Nude is when we see what the honor who's on separate. We're going to the only thing we say auto. But from the Niki, I could see that she and the Tunia, the Tunia away. And it was against the new that was a private party. He on Shafi, no one could talk about him. That picture, not a kennel. That act, not a kennel. It's an offense. You know, at times it is
lawyer.
Whether you did it or not, but the intention behind it.
But lawyer.
What can I say? Hello?
Rosemond Brown, dear to just say, or dear Quadrado Nejari boom. Inti, what is this that Quadrado Huda? Well, who's so why this time?
You see, why Rosemond Brown got it wrong is that when only do in your privacy. Only problem because you have not come and publicize it. Only acquired credible more. But obscenities spoil the mind of others. So only about a demo, now the Jaria, Obia and Kawasan, one answer what yet. But what they would be to that, it is a channel, the thousands and millions of people watching, including children, you are spoiling them. That's the thing. Only there are a lot of guys who are today repeat or bad because of Rosemond Brown.
Hey.
Yes, because Obi-Wan now, Rosemond Brown, Rosemond Brown too, what you say, or your bathroom, who the color about your people's being in the two. What did I say? Only.
Wow. And yeah, we are. Anyway. This is what I was saying. Then you said it in abetments. Oh, but we are fit.
Good, but no one said, but I said, push it, and then Obi Rosemond Brown, or China Okuripina, who to me can say, although there's no excuse, but on our promoter. Because why do you go naked in such a way? Say the sound I'm going to be was, hey, this guy send on the front here, send on the foot here. It is bad. It's anybody's crime. It is crime. Okay. Listen to me. You see, those who are bathing with their children, they are also committing crime.
Hey,
yes.
They are also foul.
Obama baba koshe demu na ni jaria. Also the same way Obama unim Halifax, my mobile example. Make I very well. And na make the compound house. And a boy back over mami kutare. And to them mami jari na me unsa no pie. Oba e po be catch say, hey, Morris, hey, me mami, nitini, woni tinu, ebi wona ya se.
Ah.
What I say? Because also who be the on him say tinu na fuoti. Bonim the TV here for a bit before I ask it. And this guy, this how he put it. Hey, me mini TV there. A bit when I ask it. Can you imagine what this have done to the child? And people, when we are battling with our grandchild, when we are battling with our boy child, we are spoiling them. And then it can be the ha you and the umame guarantee and then only who was a quahitina. Na opini omuti compound no pili kujara amako tero mo koshe ene ebe chokwa say because of the way ye quality no ikwano omu bibi ye pon bia na mani aje ho o dey say because omu show mo media omu so mo show mo me down for the na show me hwe ya kwale bi wa ni maame de ni dwan no kolikeda ni maame down for girl ba na o dware na akote no hwe ya kwale ni be mani boys di wa compound house no obehunu na omu monitor girls mo dware no ebe shoku say omu nya de abobo akosi ho na tokuro na makoshe na o fili
but lawyer what kind of sad dia then ye bechi nipa bebre atumu because Ghana ha enye say mma no de omu ba be mape na edware but most of them omu te single room we ba say na mama ni dada na omu dampa no so nkwada no so wo dem 4 of them on the floor and na jo be hu say na bed no ba wo no ku. Now, are you not also experiment?
We must also go after parents who do those things. Sure, that is why I came out to say, who was in the room now? Uno obab, uno ukunbeda. And Kualano either say ubeda or no to say mukoto to fimbra, and I'm mukoto bibimbra.
Na lawyer, and I do ayada 2 a.m. no unkoto to fi wahin.
Entina another than entie. Mutami Kualana, Obana yeno dano, main techimu. Or baby, I want to doubt it. Who committee what we call sexual nuisance. Etumra. Sexual nuisance. Say you know what that now came because who came who disturb our right, the right to peaceful rest. Who interfere with the child's right to have peaceful rest. Because who did the demon and panoka did know who disturb your neighbors. So you are violating the right of your neighbors to have peaceful enjoyment of the property.
It's a lawyer.
Yes.
Who patrese ma worry me yiri mini nu dimpe mu agora mani nkikem.
Debbie, okikem wa your offense. A violation of somebody's right. So okikem na obi uneba to be na obi to ko sue for violating the right to enjoy
na mi neba no no su na mi neba no no su onko fa ni na yiri nsu nkikem emi fa me hu ben.
Debbie, o kai da we say ko hide ya. You tell us like them you should be that shall not commit a nuisance. Nuisance is they and be interfere with the comfort of somebody. Until we can have noise. Only the idea a nuisance from noise. The same way, no, offenders say, oh, be wa na be a flash toilet, na her bone a nuisance. It will be biara, oh, yeah, Emma will be comfort. And this will be peace, no, a nuisance, it's a wrong, a something when you go to net control, you be true. The same way, what the no, you read that. Now, they know that. We probably get to no titi na man find ya obi to me na o titi obi na brabo o titi obi the peace of mind.
Lawyer obi send me question be lawyer.
Yes.
Obi the question about see say na ono se oti compound house mo na ne neighbor no anopa bi otumi jinframa kese na ye de papapapon say eno nso our right so to miss you neighbor no say so okodwunso anapa. So no yin from manu ye de ana.
Yes, and so to me because who continue yin from ma obi comfort. Who yin from obi trace you for nuisance. But some family disturbing the comfort the use. Share obi hide there or hide there such a way ya. Rest are not cancelled. Dina ya hano. Obi the peace of mind. Now occupy no enjoy. No nya peace. Ain't na mu watch yesterday I saw for and I saw the cockroach. Say omuye dede o area na wasori e bi ye all night na dey makoko na any court you say you say na court no stand signing akwaso for no any new signs from church so we can have new signs that come from noise and noise making some of them are made during sex and often the sexual new signs and we know from new signs from new signs
lawyer answer na meja wa kono wa say no crese sharing that picture of a picture if you happen polo di to dwano say watimra Omo share picture no on Facebook wall no so. Omo so de omo ntimra.
Omo nya tumra. Say police phone 1 2 3. You see, when somebody who spread it false information, false news, who spread the BBA area of sinner, you are guilty as somebody also or the buyer. If anybody a police be so said who spread them, you are guilty. You are guilty. Because I didn't say that what will happen, I will spread it. I didn't pro of again, one I won't buy a promoter of it. Therefore, you'll be charged for aiding and abetting, you'll be charged for supporting, for spreading. I don't want defamation suits, no spreading in there, no creating defamation. They are same guilty.
I see.
And here, because if our people know, and the banner could drive with them, no be new one car, and the banner some or send the banner back one or send address. But we do have a top on here, and my as of now, the air trendy says, me baba, with the 11 years. Me just say, Mapa Costi, or if you ever or take what you support, I can't share. Why shall not the first was bigger when the room motor? Or the whole bones and that, and then what challenge and Colana. Uber not going to be why only the bodies were not parents and also let's be dressed like a trouser digger. No, I couldn't get. Now, I say, make a challenge. In quality be there. Some children have started doing it. They'll cross their legs and then they'll tell their brother, come and stand there. You see, a camping polo style. And now who calls them?
I see.
Now who calls them?
And see,
so we are creating problems for the system.
Okay.
We are violating the rights of our children. We are exposing them. We are debasing them, and it's not corrupting them. And
it's a lawyer. Wa wunimbra. We say lawyer. Ubaya who day? Is it just the education?
My sister police will not take action.
Okay.
That's good. But what I'm going to do is that maybe survey social media. Many who naked with a primary complainant. Obey. I don't care. I'll police the conscience of the children. I'll be the police of public morality. And everybody who go naked on social media, everybody who I see on the debate, quickly number call report because a captain polo will not be able to use as a scapegoat for nothing. Then trashing. We pay the penalty, but people are still abusing it. And the police, please be up and doing. Women groups and civil society, child rights activists. Where are you people? Rise up, and then the police. What do? Dosu munyamu shouldn't share the echo. And I mean, I saw for the make come once more. Ghana so for because when we obi di nyamenom I should plant black no odi yasra. Nobody saying it. Muslim religion. Until minute, I'm saying that our champion, I'm going to do a case, a champion of against nudity, and I'll report everybody who go need on social media to the police, and then they will come after them. They will come after them because you see, it's enough. It's enough. The way we are promoting them, we say, me my fear is that you are going to spoil my child, my girl's child. Because what have I gained? What have I gained? Because these children are now exposed to social media. Once we are at work, they are looking at all these things, this porn material. I pity this small boy, the 7-year-old boy. She said, who trending negatively. Can you imagine what this young girl is doing? The trauma. The psychological trauma and the emotional instability of this child, 7-year-old.
So, lawyer, finally, what charges are we looking at? Is it fine? Is it a caution? Is it
no
imprisonment?
They are looking at custodial sentence or a fine. And I'm praying that any judge who sit on the matter, the fine should be very harsh. It should be more than not wearing face masks. If not wearing face masks, it takes you to 12,000 Ghana cedis to 60,000 Ghana cedis. This is worse. So I'm looking for a judge who will take not less than 60,000 Ghana cedis. 60,000 Ghana cedis. Or sell out to do so, 2 years imprisonment. 2 years. Let's send. We did that to Weiser. Weiser have to pay 10,000 Ghana cedis. Or buy, and let's go prison 2 years. So we should not allow the polo. And then I'm calling on them, the big men in the society and the politicians. Don't come and intervene. And I'm calling on the security agencies. If Weiser face that consequences, the economic police will face it, and then everybody as well. They must. I'm looking for a judge who will take a signal in the court. Why is hearing the case? will say that anybody who goes to nude should be brought before her. That is how we preserve our society. Our children's life, our children's safety, our children's moral is at stake. And if we don't fight, we see that when we are fighting Galante, we are fighting coronavirus, and people are committing more virus, immoral virus in our children's life. And today, if Uba Pro and then beyond this over Bana, Obana show, Abadani Obia, or your weak morally. Now you're fan of
Lawyer Morris Ampa. Yeah, but that was here, Nano Pay. Yamin Show. That was Lawyer Morris Ampa, legal practitioner.
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
And you can join us live on Facebook, OK 101.7 FM. Your comments, questions, contributions, suggestions, criticisms, but no insults because I wouldn't read insults anyway. So my guest is ready. My Wednesday panel is ready. Rick Just Kidding Jr. is in the studio. Socrates Safo is seated in 1998. This man says he's born again. Born again, says saying. Now, when he said he was born again, people started to insult him. You are a fool. He said, yes, even if I'm a fool for Christ. I'm sold out. I don't give a damn.
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM. You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
So we're gonna do it this way today. He said, yes, I'm sold out. And I'm a fool for Christ and I don't give a damn. You didn't only become born again by enrolled in a Bible school, man. To learn the scripture. Meaning some celebrities are born again. No, sorry. It's almost show of Bolare show no say I'm a gentleman, for example, what is your best scripture on them? But this man I'm talking about enrolled in a Bible school.
No matter what them say,
what is the name of the church? Living Streams by Reverend Ebenezer Mama Makwe. He sat in this church. He was mentored. He was tutored. He was schooled. He was trained in ministry. Look, he became born again in 1998. 22 years later, he has his own ministry. Citizens Fellowship. Samuel on the Spintex Road, man. I'm talking about the none other, about the one and only Reverend Victor Bakbo Addo. And he goes by the name Reverend Azigza Jr. And he came with his dear wife, the one and only, ever adorable, beautiful, forever young, succulent, fresh, juicy, charming. I think it's it.
You hear from my lawyer.
Her name was Mrs. Gertrude Edith Addo. Le pene you blofo benyo. I think it's a pet na Nigeria wa blofo dimino. Reverend Makwaba.
When you are Mejoso.
Oh, what do you remember about this particular song?
And mommy carried me radicality. You know, I was sold out for Christ. You know, Halifax time I maybe 5 years you say me crying. I mean, people doubted me. I said, Miami Station. When we hear breakfast show, we see Azig is born again. Tune in, tell us what you think. Woman be fair. Azig is all you know. Obisi our question is here. Obisi here na. Or say you're born again. To the extent say me call church me. boss, you go believe say, baby, I'm a tena, a woman be a tena mention. Or she may say, who's so be mammy? Missing patch friend as it is also quasi asem. What could you in area? Wow. And the woman picked the bag. Bro, you don't know. But Mia
Mabel off her bag went out of the church.
Yeah, she went to sit somewhere else, like me a virus. Me virus, you know, one year a bit affecting no of ne bag no kotena baby.
Wow.
Halifax me call church be New York. This is the introduction I am mommy. There's somebody who's about to preach. We don't know why pastor brought him. He used to be what is that your name? That was my introduction. No Halifax, but me you see me a Greek word be reatasubility. Boss, me I'm sold out for Christ.
What does it mean?
My reatasubility. You see, I don't do things in house. When I was in the secular world, me started abrabono, me see me mayor dancer. I took part in Embassy Double Do in 1987, 88, and 89. Then me qualified by finals. Along the line, me see, no, I wanted KKD, me mentor boss, wherever you are, God bless you. He was a good door for me. Me catch and I'll say, me DJ. I became West Africa champion. I became Africa's champion. People might not say it, but rap, no, yeah, but rap, I would say, yeah, can't go for me.
Yeah,
but
man.
that is for another day. Apart from that, no, big man, at a point in time, GBC Wahono, apart from my Kigan show, the other name I did to show, so yeah,
Zigzag show. That's true.
You see, the no maybe wa nyamia dum yetumi ya me release me dowa, but na those days me kai kala jima banaman. Me di me nyum no man no, kpankpana I love you. Me dowa bana me I say what nonsense is this? Live on air. Then Charlie Sam of Blessed Memory was like, this is the new kind of style, Charlie. Bro, the way the man this me, but guess what? Addo Ekrag Awards. They didn't know if to award me for best DJ, best presenter, or best musician. So one more coining new title, and they said the nation's best entertainer.
The nation's best entertainer. And he's in my studio this morning. He did not come. Hey, I just remembered, you can't talk about a Zigzag without talking about his book. A Zigzag has a book called And So What?
On a bail Jimmy me pentokwa. And so what is a statement? We see my Chelsea and mother. And so what? Manum Sanda, and so what? Bible see God uses the foolish things to say
and if you go on Facebook Live now on OK101.7, you will see the book. I have a copy here. I have read this book and listen to me. I love reading. Reading is my passion. Wow. And I can recommend this book for you. And so what? Na no cry when you mean enya me pe na me recommend the book we ma will say obia nko pebi na onkan. Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Markwe of the Living Streams Ministries International, I recommend the book. No, yeah, Reverend Eastwood Anaba, I recommend the book. No, for Dr. Kingsley Fletcher.
Yes,
okay, I recommend the book. Hey, the one and only Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, and also say it is a great book. Set Obianko Kaimbe, Reverend Atu Esilfi Hagan, Prophet Victor Kusibuatin, Bishop Franco Fusuapia, Bishop A. Bernard, Apostle General himself, Sam Crunchy Ankra, Bishop Charles Sajinasari, Dr. Mensa Otabo, Reverend Dr. Christy Dotete, Prophet Yawano. Hey, Papa Dag and Kasangasa, Bishop Daggy Ward Mills, Reverend Victor, my bread. That's what he said. Listen, if this ministry giants have recommended the book, what are you waiting for? Now I want you to do something for me. I want you to go on Facebook Live. I'm about to introduce the wife. Now I won't share the names.
Mato.
Okay.
Halifax, talking of Mato. Would you believe said the night of our wedding? About 8:30 towards 9. No, Yapon wedding Yaba hotel. No, my wife shine watch her. Hey, after 9, it's Anima Hashanka kwe. Only I can hear. I will have back here. You don't. I do engagement, do wedding. You see, we call Papa. God punish the devil.
I say, into Mrs. Gertrude Edith Addo and now Mrs. Azegiza. Sana, do not now walk on. Who can I with you?
been raised by a strict broadcaster, no.
Ne papa
Mr.
Jokofi, former GBC.
After a certain time.
No one has seen a war.
Onani.
If you are call, I don't worry if you say I worry.
It didn't occur to me at that instant.
It didn't occur to you. Send me. I mean, how? And see.
I'll share any time.
Now we are creepy.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I was a born again. I mean, very creepy, but I was a born again.
Why did Azigiza answer for you?
Sorry?
Why did Azigiza answer for you?
Because he knows I was. And I still am.
I read somewhere say when I would be between Amawokuno.
But it's me phone program. Can we share the grace?
After crown ever shall see. Now when I we between Amano.
The church now we were in.
Stay holy. Is that stay holy?
Azigiza, why are you intimidating the innocent lady?
Okay,
he isn't. He's not intimidating.
My baba is third person. Radin Yankopon. You know, I hear more balance on it.
Oh, Nani.
Patrona, sorry, na yewum no. I met him at that church and he became my friend. But now at a point in time, be now ope will be like ope girl like to be in a relationship with. Intina me buano. Ask out like share who we are now share because I knew what he wanted in a woman. Inti me who we are now share.
Pause. Rewind the track. How did you know what Azigiza wanted in the woman?
Because he was my friend.
Hey.
Inti driving na who obia like I say hey where will spec.
I say.
Sure.
Nah, why didn't you avail yourself for him? But who should others now? I mean, what was it? Now when you spec?
Oh, it was later. And I mean, who said not knowing? Not for be friend me independent candidate. Or say, nah, Junior, oh, you are looking elsewhere. Well, we should Trudy or your independent candidate. Nihucha and like you are all that he wants. See, that was where Abia I removed the scales from my eyes and I saw say no, we were more than friends.
The messages have started coming. Trudy looks so adorable.
Is it a man or a woman?
It's a woman.
Okay, thank you.
But this is also from a woman, but it comes to you.
Me?
Sandra Bedu says, wow, nice to see Akai Jr. again. So why is that when the women recommend you have no problem? But when the men recommend her, then now you say Kai.
You see, nature and characteristics. I have the jealousy of God.
He serves a jealous God.
Oh, come on, I'm a social media. Okay, so it is good they are here today. Omumi no, this year marks their 18th marriage anniversary. Omwa worry for 18 solid years. Na se wo hwe oba oti high, wo hwe nanim. Omusi wa worry for 18 years
with 2 children.
With 2 children. It is difficult to believe. She looks so young. She looks innocent. Say oh be mampoda.
Hey.
Meanwhile, we worry for 18 years
innocent.
Awo mami no.
I beg you. The innocent is it description or title? Because she's not. I beg you.
But she looks it to say obi on nim kasa, obi on nim she. I mean on nim.
Looks can be what?
Deceptive.
Praise the Lord.
Okay. And they've been married for 18 solid years.
Yes,
this year they want to, use their life to mentor people, their marital life stories to educate people, encourage people. Yeah, problem. No, let's come together. Let's share ideas. What can we learn from each other? Now, on what to program no me bo is it Connect?
Young Couples Connect.
Young Couples Connect. Okay, answer na meko sa program no. If you listen to what Maurice Ampao said, the long and short is that Ekuapim Polo Anyadie Namrabe to Miachino. What's ye Polo? So Apollo says, look, I'm a single mother. I am a single parent. Mi pena mabra diashwa kwada we. So sometimes I get emotional. And I just want to prove to the boy who say me dono. Into also say onyindu bebia man in real femi. Ebemusi yenchi nuntum. Say a chipolo to my what happens to this innocent child? Ebemusi social welfare in this country. Go there and see what is happening to the children there. What are the dangers of single parenthood? What can this lead us into? Especially when they be away a celebrity. And as for problems in marriage, it is something which will take serious and all go and learn. And share a BSc Joy's blessing. Once upon a time, it was Esther Smith. The other time, it was somebody else. Who will this be next? Why can't we learn? At this juncture, let me bring in my two panel members, Ricky Rick and Safo. Na yensha polo die tying it into a marriage that has gone bad. And what is that the cause of this? If the boy's father was staying in the same house with them, and go back and say, "Adia ye papa no die no, yen fam be chira kwada we ntwa agbele bi fie na atwo gbeke na yen fan to social media na." How would this be? Is it fair? Is it proper? Should it be allowed? Should it be? Ricky, say when I would do ansana Safoduha and say Bremwe. Then I go back to Safo and Azigis and we'll consider discussion.
Well, unfortunate incident, but me blaming so much. We need to pardon her at here because, like you're saying, ABR morals, certain situations influence certain decisions. You get it, and often if you are not also too enlightened and as educated, it causes some of these things. But I say it is not every time that I will say too harsh or very critical with issues. Sometimes in same CCA, that is what I feel, that dragging her and tearing her apart, it won't solve anything, because it is about time maybe psychologists and other people will come in and even educate her on what it means to more or less like say there are certain things that you don't expose your child to, because at the way, yes, we feel say I take my bath with him at home and it is normal and all of that, but no, you're doing this publicly. You are teaching your son how to feel normal taking naked photos or even doing naked videos with women, which is a moral issue. What I said, that's why even Otita Kwalakra, it do some stage beer, you stop them from watching you dress naked. It is also part of good morals. And yes, you're banty, but you need to train them to understand that at a certain age, I must privately dress myself. And dress it up. You get it. So from what I see, it is more or less like parenting gone wrong. This shouldn't
gone wrong.
Yeah, this shouldn't be seen as a criminal issue. What I say, let's rather see this as okay. A same way is, how do we take advantage of this to educate a lot more mothers, or even the young ones? No more banner. Social media is all that matters to them. No, this is about the time. Sometimes situations about this is where we need to pick it up. Let's educate, because clearly she's going on and on and on ranting, saying that or no neighbor and say page wasn't naked and all of that. Clearly, no, she doesn't even understand the extent to which Adiana Wayano air course. You get it? So
into Patrice, parenting gone wrong, and she needs education and counseling.
Exactly.
Not condemnation and jailing. That is your point.
Right.
Yeah, correct. Safo, what's your take on this? Answer na mema get here Berman, and then we then I go to Rev.
Okay. First, me who picture no first, no, I was shocked. Like, oh, what is this? And so me who say later, no, obi the caption be a buyer or chere and some of church far home and near ma. Okay. Then I zoom into who she is. That's she is an artist, a model. And this is what at the heat of the moment, ne juma no, ana enyema o ye ninti no, no feel say or the be express BB. What am I saying? That
It's
is
your part.
the imaginary cause. But is it right? No. Totally wrong. Especially in the vicinity of your woman. It's totally wrong. Unacceptable. Moving forward, no. What should we do? I am so happy say me home video and ranajo. Waba out. I apologize.
I also saw that video.
Yeah, you saw that video.
Or say why bonia yen fan
Yes.
channel na onye na adwin so koye pornography.
Good.
But although man nimba and what they've gone through as a single
Exactly.
parent, marriage gone wrong,
Good.
into on him say a
Beautiful.
offense say yen fan channel.
This is the point. In a honor, and me take BBR from Halifax.
Mhm.
What is child pornography? Well, there is it's wrong, and I say it's the biggest crime. I'll say me who said I made this crime, but let me end this by saying it's the biggest crime.
It is a big criminal offense out there. Yes,
Yes,
child
good.
pornography. So
But-
who can I saying?
We know
Mm-hmm.
what is it? Okay, you can see you fie bebree all over the world. You go to certain families, they are so free, carefree with each other. It happen carefree. Just say, obi wa bathroom grandpa no abi emfa ne ho. Ni nuanom nko an na wo ho no. It happen bebree. You can see you be phone lines ni nka bebree be ka che mini nuanom de we don't care. Yenim ye ho. And maybe that is the orientation of Rosemond. And from now, no, I think say I'm looking at the point say we're seeing BB, and let's take it from there.
Safo, you are right. In many homes, especially where I grew up, it was normal. So, we say 6 and 8. I was single room kitwe, sometimes 12 by 12.
Yeah.
In Simani da bedasro, and then some 4 children are on the floor. But can be that how do you call it? 3 in 1 chair norm. And then when you sleep at night, the only thing you can see is under the bed. Now baby see ho into a shamono buloko. And then your mother will wake up at dawn. Waji crab away. Na cha 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 cha, and sometimes the urine will just be splatting even on you sleeping on the floor. So it's happening everywhere across this country. Let us stop pretending.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking the lawyer. I said, lawyer, if you are talking about this matter, I say,
But
Obi
the fact say waba out, I be apologize. No, that is where even prison crap. You can't see in prison. It is to correct her. What do you say? At this point, that well, no enu about out. Me sure say henceforth, no. Something must kill a man. And they say, "Bibi, why ya drew point be no let me who said no. I need to correct a name be. Into no, yam fan free ho, Halifax, yam fan free that.
I was bringing in Mrs. Azigizana. Ricky was on his Ricky debut.
Ali,
Yes.
I feel that social media and Ankasano. I shall photo a cat out perfume. The person for enter the photo. Well, since I'm American, I was say social media and ye.
Okay.
I was say yeah, very careful because when you are even registering on social media, there are rules, there are laws that actually govern it. So I think it's about time that some time to come. No shows now you be hosting. We actually educate people on social media, what the vices, what it actually means, and how you per se communicating BBR.
Okay.
What means we need to go through to get our content out there.
Okay.
Sorry, just a second. BB to me see a man is san and near my baby. What am I say? I hope send you see way, and the fact that empenifoni bebre, ye moves to strike.
Safo, I don't want to talk. I want to talk about young people's connect. Impenyinfo no omo picture no omo anya huo. Omo ka omo to mo na menako until brighter peer of children for international studies say onye dede. If not for the public uproar and omo nya who they've been because you're in government, some of these things. They see these things happening every day back to back. Say anyway, this couple have been married for some 18 years and more. Almost say almost every friend on Young Couples Connect. Reverend and Mrs. Azigiza presents Young Couples Connect. Are you married? Are you about to get married? Are you under 3, 5, or 10 years of marriage? Do you need practical Christian marriage coaching? Then make plans to connect to Reverend and Mrs. Azigiza Jr. through Young Couples Connect. Gertrude, you have a son?
Yes, I do.
And a daughter too.
I do.
My producer is laughing because he knows my next question.
Because you are setting up. When you set up, then you smash. Yes, I protest.
That's what.
This interview should be with just one. Because the protection is too much.
Don't worry. I mean,
thought you advertised that there will be a hot seat.
Yes.
So why are you now bringing a ice block
On the hot seat.
Oh, yeah, they do. So, Mrs. Gertrude Edith Addo, wife of
You can call
Nakali.
me
Trudy.
Nakali, but you can call me Trudy.
He will get angry. Trudy sounds so sexy. Man, is so jealous. It's like Trudy.
Yes.
Jedidiah. At what age did you stop bathing with him in the same bathroom?
I never bathed with him.
Really?
Never ever.
Any particular reason?
Because when I was growing up, my parents didn't teach me to do such. Until I had people ahead of me or mutre me how to take care of your children and stuff. Until I never me first, wearing my dress. I'll bath him and bath the girl. And then they will excuse me. Until I can boldly say, I don't ever think, say, Ebia we whom me. He's now 17 years. He's never seen my nakedness before.
Wow. What about the female? What is the name?
Janelle. My friend is Sweetie.
Sweetie. Oh. Do you bathe with Sweetie?
Never ever.
Even the female?
Yes, please.
Why? You are both females. I mean, what have you got to hide? Many people do it.
Sebio, nkola no omu nansen omu nya nkola biom. They grow up so early. Inti oye baby are fine. We bet me like who says unkra baby bet me ada but onyin kakra be say 5 or 6 no they know so much now. It is no right to expose yourself to them. For me, that's what I believe in.
How would you suggest or recommend or opine say and solve the issue with polo nimbano, single parenting, the boy is just 7. Captain Polo is now so worried. Even the grandmother has fallen sick this morning. I mean, what do we do?
For me, I think it wasn't the best thing to do as a mother. Like, I will share, like, parenting is not easy. I will not judge her. Or no, or any, like, ne upbringing, or senior or person related with me, but I will not condemn her. Because as a mother, no, it's will share the future, and yet, as a, like, you just look at today, you have to look at the future of the child. Say, that should be okohun. There's only no okohun bibi wo social media. It's not right. So, say our ba abe and show. Say why sorry. So I think say we should just forgive and help her in any way that we can.
I'll come back to you. Rev.
Yes, sir.
Sweetie.
Yes.
Woba Bano.
Yes.
We need to dry pain.
Oh, I beg, don't go there. Don't go there.
Why?
Don't go there. Halifax,
It's an impossibility.
No. What are you talking about?
It can't happen.
No. Halifax, don't even go there. Let's call a spade a spade. When we're growing up, there were certain things our parents did not do with us. When we're growing up, we saw how our parents treated us. No. I had 4 sisters. I was the only boy. My sisters had their place. I had my place. There was separation of powers. It is from day one. Let's come to this lady's issue. She has goofed big time. She do nya why born in your year was not right. And when you I hardly watch some of these things, but I saw a video of her apologizing. Unfortunately, proud to the apology, or try say or be justify, which was wrong. So the advisor should talk to her. Let her just come with a clean apology. It is wrong, it is bad, it is not an African thing. Halifax now can say even ewa ye busiamu mami daha papa daha, but still mami di curtain betwani ho. Still mami di ntuma betwani ho. There were certain things. Come on, dear and Francais, for pa, you don't do it. Please. So, 1 year, she didn't do well. She has asked for forgiveness. Let's see how, you see, this also brings another angle. Mm-hmm. Let's look at the psyche of that lady. Mm-hmm. How does she understand parenting? Parenting, bena obia model amano, ena onoso esheso ediye. You see, there are so many dimensions to this thing. My fan say, yes, we yini hu keke. It was wrong. It is bad. We must condemn it. But let's look at a window of opportunity. How can we forgive this girl and maybe restore her? Maybe this celebrity, maybe overcome it. So she's doing beyond what you. I think I later saw a picture of Onone Nibano. Or she black be and beautiful colored way. It was beautiful. You could have just put that one out. So Halifax, I'm saying it in no uncertain terms. Nyoeno is bad parenting, bad morals, bad African things. But let's forgive.
Thank you. Let's tie that into the program you're about to do, Young People's Connect.
Sure.
My understanding is that it is to protect people's marriages. It is to make us enjoy our marriage so that some of these things will not happen.
Sure.
And a good marriage includes good parenting.
Sure.
I don't know who is taking this. Is it you or Trudy? You start. Okay.
Start. Good. Halifax. Nyamia Dum. Me my wife, we had some petty fights.
Sir?
And those petty fights are Bible friend with little foxes. Mm-hmm. And to me, spoil the vine. Make I say na you one TV. Me person me show me Chelsea on the Super African movie. And we had one TV, so that was one of our first fights. Second fight, a person ono man probida daba into a person didi wa dining table. Road boy
with the cutlery sets.
Thank you very much. With the way to another there to and you make sure say you drink the water at a certain level. So she wanted dining table. I also wanted to eat on the floor. Mm-hmm. It was another fight. One of the fights, yebo Oware. Now, say my wife on to me teasing. Once a boys say shower over make sure sister are cool. After my friend on me. So we had this petty fight. Ube GD say counseling be better in nimno in kwafonu omu kum because of toothpaste. Do you know the problem? Obani ye say you squeeze it from the bottom. Thank you. Bebansu on the say me on me ayete onani. Halifax off records when him say time shania house girl be or the Pepsodent or the two brodom. I'm telling you.
Who says saying?
Who say butter?
You remind me of in the good old days, a friend I brought to my house. Obasa on your tea, mamia. No home brown sugar.
Yehovah.
Into your dinchini to mamisa.
You see. So Halifax, all these teething problems, one handle me here.
The little foxes.
Me, yes, it spoils the vine. And it grows, it escalates. So we are looking at three things on this program. One, we want to put God in people's marriages. Because, bro, whether you like it or not, it was God that instituted it. You must do it the God's way. Two, Halifax, hear me. If you are doing it the God's way, at times I will get pissed at Trudy, but I got to know, say, love and your feeling, love and a decision.
Love is a decision, not a feeling.
It's not a feeling, because if it's a feeling, that times I feel like hitting her, but I can't. And please, if you're a man and you're listening to me, a man doesn't beat a woman. If you are doing that, please stop. 18 years, me family sa enka, and I mean yes, so that there are certain things. So one, we want to put God in people's marriages. Two, we want to bring practical Christian solutions. You see, Halifax, maybe to your say, Charlie, he made me problem. He said, my wife so me pema. Hello, who fear man baby chesiwana. There are some basic practical things. Charlie, no more tele petrol say bioya heni layo. So this is what we want to do. We want to help young couples.
Third.
Yes,
third one on bio.
Okay.
You want to put God in people's marriage, practical Christian solutions. I got third one.
Okay, the third one is that I want people to enjoy marriage.
Okay.
You see, there's one thing enduring it, there's another thing enjoying it. And me a video, I told people said there are 3 stages of marriage. Everybody falls within it. Your marriage is either magnificent, manageable, or miserable.
Miserable, yeah.
So you have to choose one.
But you pray it should be magnificent.
It must be. And miserable mutie and yes, I mean me yiri yanku and yes, I mean me yiri sorry no kwe no feel no fa do ko gbemigban. No, it was not so. No more. No, there are days make me muna me we can say you are baptizing me in lemon juice because let me buefu no. There was this day me bufu ya me dam pansu muna me my wife she me say but you know you're my only friend. Why are you doing this to me? And that day it broke me. Halifax, whether you like it or not, if Mintu Kwaina Min call meeting every blessed day, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. is my family time. Whatever you do, I'll be seated with my family, I'll be eating, we'll be watching TV, watching series. Why? Because when me I know, how did we learn about sex? You're not for fun. Your mother didn't talk to you, your father didn't advise you. It was Matra Makwe. No more, they are God's way of doing things and raising things. You will disagree, you will fight, but you can make it work.
So that is the man's version.
Yes, it's my passion.
18 years of marriage.
Mm-hmm.
You've solved the little foxes.
Yes.
Does it mean when your problem boom, everything is now living together happily ever after?
Yeah, Debbie.
Debut. It's not all like a bed of roses. But even roses cry, thorns cry. So as and when the challenges come, no, we work at it like ye kasa ye bon komo. Sometimes we are what can I give as an example? Yeah, that time I mentioned about Nidiani.
My friend.
What's this? And I still
why improve it?
But but on do level open.
No.
For me, I would say like once you school now
more room for improvement. Okay.
But he's okay for me for now. But I know he can do more.
So part no manageable.
But what's the problem with Mediani? Before somebody will say something, say it.
Let me go back to Mediani. My husband is somebody who beside say, "Oh, honey, then now be." Obeka shall say, "Oh, I don't know."
But we are all like that. Is there our problem today? Knife fire.
Say wait, maybe and you say then now be depo. Then a door will come.
Meaning
because like there's a normal menu, but once in a while, no, you want to do something special. What do you want? I don't know. What do you mean? We cry and draw me con.
Oh.
And for we women, at times a little stressful and frustrating.
Really?
Finally, yeah, I mentioned it to him on 18th wedding anniversary. I repeated it because Mikai said 15th wedding anniversary or apologize. Say usually what we do is that every anniversary, we sit down. Not only on our anniversaries, we do it once in a while. We take stock of our marriage.
Really?
We see what we can do to improve upon our marriage.
We do it.
Until on our 15th wedding anniversary, Mekaina, like usually we go on a hideout kakra to spend the weekend.
We go to pray, praise the Lord.
And do Bible
studies. I think is that just predicted my next question into one answer. Because it was hideout for what? But
we do what married people do. My friend, waiting.
Do you go to have sex?
No, we go to make love.
What is the difference?
And good love. You see, sex is what you can pay for sex. You can't pay for love. It's explained.
I'll come back to you. So you take stock every anniversary. What went wrong? What went right? What can we improve on?
I know, say, when it comes to my food, I stress you a lot. I would work to make things better. And I'm saying, say at least.
Today, people go sleep outside.
It has been answered. Until on the 18th, so
3 years later.
3 years later, no, I see, say, there has been an improvement. And from last, on 15th June, was our 18th wedding anniversary. From that time, fine.
Forgive me if my question is not gender sensitive, but I want to put it as everybody asks it. Why do you women like crying to worry with the men in marriage? Say, baby, I'm to me, can I
cry.
I don't cry.
He doesn't
don't?
I
Baby,
don't.
baby, baby.
You've not heard most women do that.
Yes.
No, I know some people do.
So why don't you cry? What's the difference?
I guess I have matured in marriage now.
Doesn't mean early stages. No, now what is
Early stages, no there. Ebia, bibi, kitwe like say senia. Ebia, one man eduane. And yes, eduane ni nyedo. Eduane ni yede ba and don the con.
And I compound
Rude boy in quotes. Rude boy.
Why I
You
say,
know,
man?
Inti ono
The
onya
rude
ne
man.
dokno kakra ni meko kakra ni chinam kakra is okay.
that's all.
But yeso ebese ye
And
continental.
no
kakra
crap,
ni
he's
we-
not used to the morning
No,
breakfast,
come
lunch,
for your-
dinner.
You know what I'm going Bible? I will ask.
disclaimer. Oh no, it's not a tea type.
I see.
Inti yeah, so
What was the last time you drank
breakfast.
tea?
I don't remember.
Over 30 years.
Oh,
Oh no, tea
Azigisa.
ni sanya. Inti we yeah, we waste our time.
No more length. I told me, Paco. I love my friend.
So for me,
Say any
now,
big comment.
I believe say you should know
You should know the man.
you should know your man and what he likes and do that. Inti muye sana. I think say there will not be any issues.
Trudy, before I go back to your husband and then I bring Safo and Ricky,
That's a food to stay holy.
is it not because we are lucky? Ufri fiepa, umame wo ho, papa wo ho, uhwe sena omutsi, ena wusu wesua. Na ya sebi o ya papa mo mo yiri 32, 34, mo di 15 na jai na next time 22 beba babasa basai. Yen ko sua wo he. Ana yenye ne den.
For me,
Halifax, where they have to come in.
Okay.
Let me
Amen.
explain something. Halifax, it is not necessarily near wunyi efimu, and I would explain it.
Okay.
My wife, ne mama, ne papa, at a point in time, they had some disagreements, so they were not together. She practically lived with the father, but the mother was also within that area. Everybody who sees who are brabomwa, apart from having a vision for your career, you must also have a vision for your marriage and family.
Wow.
Yeah. Halifax, me, you know, my papa no a soldier need, then he later stopped. My mother was a teacher elder. He won't she a job. And I also wanted a home of peace. So I would Halifax, at the age of 14, I ran from my house and I was living on the streets of Accra. Why? Because I know my they were giving me peace. But me kofia, there was tension in the home. So I purposed in my heart, say me, Samuel Victor Papa the Junior, P.O. Boston, Osukin can we Accra. Me, my family, I want this for my family. Sweetheart, the night before your wedding, I'm asking you a question now, I'm Halifax. Yeah, the night before your wedding, what question did I ask you?
Entertainer.
Thank you very much. No more, I know I mean preach swag.
and the night before our wedding, no me
Question, Benham.
offer me no say Trudy, are you really ready for this marriage? Not for the wedding, but for the marriage.
Wow.
Let me see. I
And
was
I
ready.
told her, say, if she
Just-
was not ready and can
Hold
make
on,
cancel.
hold on.
Cancel.
Just for those who do not understand, are you really ready for
Yes,
the marriage, and not the
for
wedding?
The wedding.
Wedding is a ceremony.
Ceremony. Trust no dear ye.
Wedding is a
Content
ceremony. Yeah, can I do munkwai? How na marriage?
Eno na ye he wedding na ye he ni
Thank
dundu na
you.
adrane no.
Thank you. You
Trust
see,
no dear ye show keke.
yes.
But marriage interest aware no.
Ɛno,
So bia
obia
coffee.
kɔ fie no.
Aka wo ne wo yire no.
Thank you. That time na the makeup no call off. How na ube who saw a pekpeshi alo patantus. Which one would you go for? I told her, say, sweetheart, I don't want to get into marriage and come out. I don't want to have a broken marriage. I want my family no munye together. We should love one another. Are you ready? And around that time, no, na mako school wa Bruchiaba. So Americans and things were coming. They came down for me wedding. I told her, say, I wouldn't mind to cancel it that night because broken courtship is better than broken marriage.
I think Isa has a lot of punchlines this morning. Broken courtship. So the question on board before we digressed a bit was that you said it's not a matter of where you grew up and what you saw.
Yes.
But apart from preparing for your career, you should prepare for your marriage and family.
Thank you.
How do you prepare?
Halifax, very simple. Have you noticed most people get up or say, okay, me person me a doctor and I'm me a pharmacist, me person me a way, and then they will go to school towards that thing and they become it. But have you noticed that when it comes to marriage, when we say, okay, okay, let's start it this way. In the first place, for you to get into marriage, people will tell you, say, go and look for a woman who loves God. It's a lie. Before you get into marriage, one, you must know yourself. Halifax, you must know whether you love Manchester or Arsenal. It's a no small.
Which one is Manchester?
Manchester for.
The breast, no for.
Yes, you must know
which
what
one
you
is
like.
Arsenal?
The backside, praise the Lord.
The bats.
You must know.
I watch Chelsea in the NB.
Stop, what are you doing?
Reverend Azikiza Jr., he's done this thing for about 30 years.
Yes, Halifax. So once you know Nyewowa, you then move to the next step. The next step is attraction. You must look for a woman you are attracted to. Charlie, Halifax, make can be radio so but monfa me born in Chemi. Halifax, why would you marry a flat-chested woman when you know you like a big-breasted woman? Then you go to God. You don't do that. No, sweetheart, let me talk. Sweetheart, stop. What are you doing? Why think me fight? But you see, the thing is that know what you want. Attraction. I'm attracted to this kind of a lady. The attraction will let you be drawn to that woman, even if you are pissed at her. That is why you can be reading the Bible in the house like somebody, and then somebody will come from the bathroom and pass, and you say, God, I'm going for a commercial break.
Okay, Azigi, go for a break here.
Don't go to Safo. Please go to
Ricky.
Ricky, stay holy.
You know, I love the discussion. I love the conversation. Your entertainment space will move, and marital issues, a problem. And see, my infant, what's your ref kakran in a year? 18 years of marital counseling. Look at the way they are behaving as if they are still lovers and run on Mushia.
Yeah.
Now, what's your punchlines? Needs to be brave. Say, you know, when you want to marry, prayer on here, Nensu, know yourself first.
Yes.
Study yourself, understand yourself first, and then secondly, know what attracts you. Wasan can also say, whilst you are preparing for your career, prepare for your marriage, your family. Ricky, who prefer free?
Me see Anyama be brave a lot, and sometimes that's why it's good for some of these workshops or some of these seminars and discussions. My person may be saying, say, I'll be married for 18 years, and I'm sure say it is even minus dating.
Yes. Oh, you're right. We dated 2 years. Married 20 years.
So you've known her for 20 years?
Yes. Exactly.
What part of knowing? Is it like Abraham knew Sarah?
No. You see, my only advantage was that time I'm here, and China me call America.
Okay. So you didn't get to know her?
Yes. And I mean, me who 1 year,
you don't play around certain type of temptations.
When him Nkofo stadium or muhia starter, me a quick start. It won't fail ni be coming. I know myself. Halifax, how come most people they don't know themselves yet you want to go and marry a man or a woman for the person to come and love the you don't know? How?
Ricky, your question again.
Let me be say often, and I don't know, natural.
Ricky, drop it. Don't worry. I will handle it.
Who shall be? Now say you start to get to know yourself now.
Yes, sir.
Often, beginning of the relationship, me stay on the phone for long. A lot of things that normally no one.
Yes.
But once you get into that relationship, and even maybe sometimes sexual affairs,
exactly.
Everything else changes. Like it's just natural. Like you feel like, oh, we know each other already. We are married or we are in a relationship. Why do I have to still spend 5 hours, 10 hours with you?
Yeah.
What do you think, you being in this? Because you've been in this for 18 years, and from what I am seeing, it still looks fresh. It still looks fun. Even having every year now, yearly anniversary and refresh. Take stock. No, it is a big deal. Me how it works that. Beginning of a different, but once we get intimate and I say everything else changes.
A human nature, anything that is new is interesting. Anything that is fresh is wonderful.
Yeah.
But if you are not careful, after the freshness goes down, it becomes a routine. Halifax, good marriage must be intentional. There was this day my wife said, sweetheart, it looks like we are drifting apart, Kakra. It looks like we are not like we used to do. So you know what we did? We decided, we made an intentional effort. If you are not careful, the pressures of life, Juma and your business be uncle true pressure day or top. Johnny no go wake up.
Because I was coming to that. Say, yes. Is it about you trying to fake it? And I said, truly you trying to, because Abia often after an affair, you want to be alone, no person.
Yeah.
You want to just feel free.
Yeah.
But before, no. After, you still want to cuddle, you still want to. So is it that you pretend to do that and I said then?
I think another thing, was say, when we get into marriage, we shouldn't kill the spirit of dating. You must still date your wife. Halifax, do you get me?
Yeah.
When we see, before we get married, Charlie, we open the door, we shut the door, mind the gutter. After we went on and you say hello. So you still must be intentional. When you're careful, like your wife will, you know, after you marry for a while, when you're careful, like, you become like brother and sister. And it is not only the sex too that makes it. There are times that must just be fondling. What's so nimu? Oh, stop! What are you do? Oh, do what you are stopping. Cafe. There must be shot.
Nakum. I mean, of course,
But Halifax, your marriage, your sexual life to be treated like an athletics competition.
Athletic competition is a sign.
Me explaining athletics competition, you were 100 meters, 200, 400, you were long jump. So which means you vary it so it doesn't become monotonous. Obi or person when you spice or marriage more, get out of the routine and do certain things. For example, one of our wedding anniversaries, I took her, I called and I told her once off be about our hotel be see yin shiano yourself for penny be. So when we were going, I said, oh no, he's moved to this other hotel. So I took her to that place. When we got there, and we got, you see, she calls me RGM. What does it mean?
Romantic garment.
I'm a garment. She called in your romance. Oh, sorry, in your romance. So guess what? When we got to the reception, I said, Madam, we are looking for a reverend. Oh, say, oh, you are the one. Please, he's waiting for you. He's in his suit. When we entered the suit, I had asked the restaurant to bring the hotel to bring the chef and stove and everything into the room. In the suite. So when we opened the door, she saw the bed with the petals and stuff. They were that night there was a praise the Lord.
Okay.
No more. You must be intentional.
It must be deliberate. It must be planned.
Yes.
It must be sustained.
Thank you.
And it must be intentional.
Thank you.
And the decision made, sealed, and confirmed.
Bam. Because no matter how handsome your husband is, Obana Mokoni for husband. No matter how beautiful your wife is, you meet somebody who's more beautiful than your wife.
Okay.
Make it a decision.
Safo.
Safo
Safo Becca, sir.
Oh, Safo, our father went out to peace. Hey, Salim.
Oh.
Well,
no. First, I mean, congratulate you for what some say. Oh, yeah, no, I think it's a good thing.
Thank you, sir.
More person more the bois young married couples.
Thank you, sir.
Madam Fubina okoware na okoware no. Ochere me say minko jano. Madam Fubi ye pro bibi nti minko jano.
Okay.
That day no. Inti no anopa ma ye busy ye bibia me kai say Madam Fubi frɛ me say minko jani baby. Me ko hwe Facebook no me hu madam for no say na akọ ekoware and me friend no say na say me friend wa ma me say enti you are going to marry and now it's one thing I regret. And
Safo, would you focus on the topic today?
Yes, we are talking about marriage.
With my chance of a building, no, I want to congratulate Safo 30 years of marriage.
Wow.
3-0, I salute you, senior. Remember,
baby. You see, and I want to retaliate. What am I saying?
Yes, sir.
My friend, no,
You
I'll
want
retaliate.
into Kawai?
Safo, do you know that I'm the host of this show?
Oh yeah, I know.
So forget these friendship matters and focus on the topic.
But
What
we are
is
talking
that?
about marriage. I'm talking about the beauty of what my friend.
It is me because worry na me friend will say, oh, Benjamin madam for me. Hey, read this no about because I say no.
Oh,
What is oh?
is that you?
I mean, you must say that again. I can reaction of
So
Yes, sir.
you see,
You are
And I
welcome to
told my
Best
friend,
Entertainment
if
Show
you're married,
with your
my only
host
advice to
Halifax.
my friend is that if you wawari way, utimi handle after 3 years, a bit me last it. Because every marriage, within the first 3 years,
Aye, the teaching stage.
no problem no one. Because you start seeing the woman, then you ask yourself, say, oba we na me ware.
Ono any.
Ono any. No
Okay.
say why you mistake be.
Yes.
What am I saying?
That man to me town say, Kai. Was that the same fine boy?
Uh-huh.
No, I'm being honest with you.
Yes.
You go here, poo.
Yeah, so the first 3 years of a marriage, that is where the problem is. Into my program, I am happy say me no kasa offer. I told you say let's cut it because in conversation, now it was interesting. I first say it was a public nity. Only say a host
Don't
knows
worry.
what divert in the current intimate could deep anytime and so called. But I will advise one you catch them and say entertainment. But I'm telling you can't stop. No, you can't stop. No, I will please wish say Obama special invite
Okay.
to your colleagues in the creative sector, celebrities.
Okay.
What am I saying?
Yes, sir.
Because celebrities always get wrong marriage. Enipa na omo ware omo no bebre no ebe ware
Popularity.
not- yes, the personality, but the star they see on screen or they see on social media, the character they admire. What am I saying?
Papa.
The Ricky, who is a musician, and Lord, see the voice.
No.
Or no, and no. And they don't get to marry the right people. Into the piano marriages, no.
No problem, woman.
Problem woman. Any be brain so no mechanic say me who say na kind of screen be idea see ho behind it no enye
Yeah.
o
Painting mamento.
pentimamento e man ni be brain no mo ho
Yeah.
be brain any man ni so be brain no
It's
mo
true.
ho into no I will wish say
Thank you.
Nyankopon reveal though catch them say prophet is not there
Known in his own house.
but yeah
Okay.
you are one of our you are one
Creative
of us.
industry, no?
Yes. Me pacho answer obekoye outside program bekoye outside no. Halifax. I want us to help this program redirect it to the creative sector. Now invite it.
Stars in the
Okay, I'll come to that and ask him who can come. Let me quickly read some text messages. I have just 10 minutes and I have quite a lot of things to still do.
Because we righteous. That's what he says. The apple of his eye.
In case you tune in, yes, you tune in a bit late.
And that's why you're
Battle is the best entertainment show on OK101.7 FM. My girls is Reverend and Mrs. Azigza.
I'm not fanatic. I'm just addicted to the one who sent me.
So Melody Mesa says Reverend and Mrs. Azigza are my favorite couple. Our Chico says Azigza was so great way back. Ghana music was so fun and enjoyable. That's true. He's still great today, you know. Addo Junior says you only look at the wife only once. This is you. Matilda Amuzu, you know, mention my papa or Prophet Kofi Odru. Tale, the list of men of God who have endorsed this as book, and so was Omudo. So my program is at that time, because that is why I skipped some of the names, you know. Melody Mensa says, "Oh, beautiful woman, Lelen, truly a here for, a here for." I remember when we used to fight in those days just to watch his show back in the days. Oh, that's true. The Indomie generation may not understand. Opoku Francis says, "Nice show." Priscilla S. Where Sansa says she's beautiful. Godwin Dogbe is watching. Thank you, Samuel Boachi. I see you. Lillian Blessed say, wow. Matilda Amuso says, hey, this woman wants to sell his property away. Oh. And she's like, I don't understand what that means. This one. Papo, I love that man from Akwesivedu. I love that name, it means okay. Bankun with Papo Shito, Matilda Amuso, and that is it. I mean, I feel a bit trendy kakra. Sam says, Azigizai is full of knowledge. I'm learning a lot this morning. That is true. John Kusa says, I like this man. Nana Kwakwati says, I'm learning power. You should invite them again. Sure, I will invite them again and try to be on their program too. Kwesi Ababe says, I love the show this morning. Azigizai is full of knowledge. Wow. I'm going to apply it into my marriage now and I'm really humbled. Esther Honda says, Azigizai is very real and I love that. Somebody says, some marriage 2 years is 20 years for them. And blah 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 blah. Eric Rainstam says this man understands marriage. Hey, Josephine Johnson says I really love the way Reverend Azigizai is so natural, easygoing, and what is this? Plain. I okay, companionship from Margaret Akwe in the United States. Thanks so much for this insightful teachings on marriage, Reverend Azigizai. That is from Nana Trick. George Clifford says, you be too much. Halifax, please play some of his songs for us. Why? Yes, DJ Tozik made them ready, but I felt nah, let me just do this sold out thing. I want to honor his ministry this morning. One of my crazy elements, Lenjavan with wing. Elizabeth Achia says, I love the show today. Thanks to Estoundo says, lovely, great advice. From Azigizai is from Lillian Blessed, and it goes on and on and on. Mr. Safo, I can't make this program for nice, and I'm always in love with Mr. Halifax. I'm in love with you too, dear. David Mensah says, General Socrates, yes, I support you. This one says Socrates Safo, I support you on that's your friend who got married and didn't let you know. Is that sure, but Reverend? Enti muso we why nebe to me baby mu charge ya hin mu ye wo hin na ye ne kapre no so ye nya de baba Facebook live ana ye de ye nko na ya ware no nko gusa.
Thank you. Halifax obi a person oba program you know ye wo good news mawo ye free ye nji wo kapre ye nji wo CD. It is not to make money. This is ministry. We want to be a blessing to people. Now one obey to me about what we do stage wo pese wo worry you are even we call it in registration your potential and a prospective and a married couple if you are worrying the next 6 months the next 1 year you be so that you don't do it the wrong way if you say you want to back out of your marriage would you have this relationship with us for some time misremo adiano enye event one day it is like a 3-month mentoring program.
Really?
You have unfettered access to me and my wife. Okay, first one, the opening program in our church, obeying all the protocols and everything in an auditorium. Now we know the couple. We'll put all of them in a WhatsApp group. So the WhatsApp group, we have the Addo family, the distinct family, we are on the WhatsApp group. Then we'll start Zoom class, Zoom lessons. But the Zoom, there will be the group one and the individual couple one because marital problem is not what the other person has. For example, our registration, Yebisa will say, relationship with in-laws at the same. That thing can wreck a marriage. Yebisa bibi to say, where do you work and how do you earn money? Because sika ni marriage mo eto me say no. There is this question like, wo mama ne wo papa, are they together no mo jai? So mo jai, that spirit can follow you. So Halifax, it's a holistic thing. All you have to do, you be my own number. Send a hi to that number. Then you be send you registration. then we'll take it from there. It is free. You have access to me, access to my wife. We will talk to you, we will counsel you. We will tell you, say, Oba, who die, who do role, say, now what you move, now Bermanu is lying with you, but he's looking at another beautiful woman's picture. Hello, which can't be this? Listen, your husband should see you and
Motivation.
No, motivate your husband. You can
Halifax,
motivate your husband. Halifax, there are places like Beautiful Beneath. I'm not advertising, but hear me. You can buy some drugs. Your husband will see and sign a check and I'll bounce it.
Ne mene wa chicken shampoo to ele.
No more sanopa. Men come and walk. You turn a job. Hello, but you are complaining that your husband is chasing other women. Stop it.
Until see a free. By your person you register number be wo ho a.
Yes.
Patch of number need to join my.
Patch of number is very simple. 055 777 6 any 5. So let me explain it. 055 777 7775. 055 777 7775. All you have to do is to send a hi to that number, or you can go to Halifax page, so link no, and you can click from there, or you can go to my page. But guys, it is free. Miss Remo, Halifax, one of the programs, so I'm going to teach on a message entitled I do, I did, I don't.
I do, I did, I don't. So if you want to know what that means, call this number. In fact, just text hi to this number 055 777 7775. Into would ye they say one kind and say 055 na shasi. Now about 77777 back on 6. Now the 5
back one count say hi.
055 the obiabe kai.
Yes.
Into 055 mon kai. Now match was 777 6. Man draw 6 oh. 71 72 73 74 75 76. Now the 5 055 777 775. Who text you more high H I. We ain't crying no I meant for H number.
Halifax, one thing as part of this program is a COVID no confirm. One of the days, if we have 50 couples, we will arrange with a hotel. No more in very reduced amount. Yeah, the 50 couples remember weekend. So that we'll stay there that night. And men you share pajamas. We day one room. We they talk. Women they get ready. Them. We can do it God's way. Reverend
Azigiza Jr. and Trudy Addo, wife
financial offering time.
I'm so blessed. I thank you so much for passing through this. But this is your book. It
was Shell filling stations in Kingdom Books. Yes, manager.
Kingdom Books, Challenge Bookshop, EPP Bookshop, and Action. Perez.
Or see our Shell filling stations.
Yes.
Almost for my. And yet the way across in you to say Airport Shell, Dansoman Shell, Osu Shell, how many of you and Kingdom or Challenge Bookshops. And Action Perez.
Halifax, you know you are rounding up by Dawasi for the opportunity to invite us to come and speak. Miss Reo, people should know, say there is that fear of God in you.
Halifax.
Yes. Oh. He has the fear of God in
Reverend, Mr. Midas.
The last question, Safo, when is your movie coming out? I miss him.
Oh,
I used to study your movies.
As for that is Reverend Azigiza Jr. and wife. I did it to Socrates Safo and Ricky Rick Jaskin Jr. Of course, I've introduced my production team to you already. Nyamiya my Friday, I'll be in with another interesting show. I am out of here.